Hello, welcome to another episode of Pint Time with Backpacker Mike. I'm going to be trying this shilling cidery out of Washington's Chidery. It is a spiced chai cider. It comes in at 6.5% on the Richter scale. Shilling does some really good ciders. If you haven't tried them yet, please give them a try. So today is episode 250, and I am going to be talking about Krakow, Poland. Krakow, Poland is basically like in southeast Poland. It is a staging point if you want to go see Auschwitz 1 and 2. So next week, I will be live on my Facebook with my friend John, who is from the UK, and he is visiting Krakow and Auschwitz, and we will be live together on Facebook. So if you're not following me on Facebook yet, please give me a follow on Facebook because who knows if this app is going to be around by then. But who knows? I think it's stupid. They should just leave it alone. But here we are. So I'm going to give you a few things over the next several TikToks today about Krakow, Poland. So first, let's get into how to get around Krakow, Poland, right? When I was in Krakow, I didn't use much public transportation, but I used a lot of Uber, and Uber was very inexpensive. However, public trams and buses are around 6 PLN. Now, let me give you an idea for $1 US, and it'll even be less for the pound and less for the euro if you're on the pound or euro. But for $1 US, you get $4.16 of PLN or 416 of PLN. So the public trams and buses are around 6 PLN, which is about $1.44 US. For a one-way ride that lasts an hour, you can get a 90-minute ticket for 8 PLN or roughly around $2. Day passes cost between 17 to 22 PLN, which is, I don't know, like $3, $4, $5 US. So not that bad for a day pass. 7-day pass is 56 to 68 PLN, which is going to be about $10 to $15 or so for a 7-day pass that will get you around on trams and buses. The city also offers a tourism card called the Krakow card. That includes public transit plus museums and other activities. So that is definitely a thing to do. It is 260 PLN or roughly around 63 US dollars for a 3-day pass. But again, this gets you into several other things to see, like museums and various other things to see. Also, for 240 PLN, which is just 20 PLN more, you can get a 2-day pass that will get you the same. So, highly recommend doing the pass for the price because that will get you into a bunch of other places, plus give you free transit around the city. From the Krakow airport, there's an airport train that goes to the main station for 14 PLN. 14 PLN is like less than $5 and runs around 30 minutes, every 30 minutes. There's also a cheaper city bus for 6 PLN, which is also included on that Krakow card. So if you have the Krakow card, it will be included on that to go to the airport. And that one takes about an hour. It runs every hour, give or take. Uber is also available and very affordable. It's probably pretty similar to one of the trains or trams, depending on where you're going, obviously. But that's what I used mostly when I got around Krakow. I either walked or I used Uber. So the next one I will be a little bit long, but I'm going to get into some things to do in Poland while you are there. All right, in the meantime, let's get into this shilling hard cider chidery. It is a spiced chai cider. It comes in at 6.5% on the Richter scale. I got to tell you, shilling is a very good cidery out of Washington. All right, here we go. Cheers, prost, sláinte, and skål for my Nordic friends. You know who you are. You get some of the chai spices on the nose, however, it is kind of coming across a little bit like apple pie. Fairly similar. All right, here we go. You do get some of those chai spices, however, some of those chai spices also are coming across like apple pie. Not a very strong chai spice. I wish there was a little bit more chai in there. Maybe some lactose might have made turn this off a little bit. Let's do a hard pour on this and see if it changes anything. As you can see, it's a little bit of a dark cider there, a bit champagne-y. It brings out the sweetness a little bit more. You don't really get like the 6.5 on the ABV or the Richter scale. It's a decent cider. However, I'm not like I get some chai and I love chai. I get some chai off it. I wish the chai was a little bit more prevalent. I think also I think a more sweet apple might have gone better with chai because chai sometimes with a sweet background on it, so to speak, comes across better on flavor than a little bit of a bitter background. So, but either way, it is a solid one. Like I said, shilling really doesn't do me wrong. I've had very few bad shillings. I would definitely have this again if it was offered to me. And yeah, I'm gonna go 7.5. I'll go 7.5 on the Chider Spice Chai Cider, 7.5. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me for episode 250 on Pint Time with Backpacker Mike about Krakow, Poland. If you have any friends or family that are into travel and craft beer, I'm the guy they need to follow. So please have them give me a follow, share this video with them, or whatever. And if you plan on visiting Poland, whether Warsaw, Poland, Krakow, Poland, where I was, Poland is a beautiful country. This is Krakow, Poland behind me here. Beautiful little city. I think it's like the third or fourth largest city. But if you got anybody interested in going there, share this video with them and the several videos coming after this. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging on me on Pint Time. And as always, peace, love, and let's continue to experience this beautiful world together. I'll see you guys next time on Pint Time with Backpacker Mike. Peace.